Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to show some of the frequently asked questions in Infosys interview. I asked many of my friends and made this video based on their own interview experience. So I gathered all the questions and made this video. So I hope you all will like my video. So for more useful videos like this, please do subscribe my channel and stay connected. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the first question is, tell me about yourself. A good introduction actually plays a major role in your interview. So let's take an example. Suppose if you're asked to sell a pen to a customer, then how will you do that? So basically you will mention all the features of the pen, right? So you have to mention the advantages of that pen so that the customer will be attracted and they will buy the pen. So this is what the basic idea is. So similarly, in the self introduction also, you need to mention your characteristics and skills so that the interviewer will be attracted. So I will post a separate video for this. So for that, please do subscribe my channel and stay connected. And the next question is, they asked some of the advantages of DBMS. The first one is improved data sharing. So DBMS actually helps us to create an environment in which end users have better access to more and better managed data. So this is one of the advantage, and the next one is improved data sharing. And the next advantage is improved data security. So basically, whenever more users are accessing any particular data, then we may face security related problems. And the third advantage is increased end user productivity. And the next important advantage is better data integration and minimized data inconsistency. So if you want, you can also mention few more advantages, but these are all some of the important advantages of DBMS. And the next question is difference between linear and non-linear data structures. So basically in a linear data structure, data elements are arranged in a linear order where each and every elements are attached to its previous and next adjacent element. But whereas in non-linear data structure, data elements are attached in hierarchical manner. Examples of linear data structure are array, stack, queue, linked list, etc. And examples of non-linear data structure are trees and graphs. And the next question is, they asked to write a program to swap two numbers. So this is a simple Python code to swap two numbers. You can do it in whatever language you want. And the next question is, they asked what are all the disadvantages of using C++ programming language. So the first important point is C++ does not support garbage collectors. The next disadvantage is C++ is complex and C++ is not useful for platform dependent apps, and it's less flexible. And the next point is there is no support for built-in threads in C++. So these are some of the disadvantages of C++. And the next question is, like they gave some set of identifier and they will ask us to find which one is a valid identifier. So here are some examples. So the first one is not a valid identifier because it cannot start with a number. Like here it is starting with 2, right? So it cannot start with a number. And the next one is also an invalid identifier because keywords cannot be used as an identifier. So keywords like if, else, for, while, these cannot be used as a identifier. And the last one is a valid identifier because it satisfies all the rules, right? So it's a valid identifier. And the next question is about DDL and DML commands in SQL. So here DDL is a data definition language which is used to define data structure. So for example, the commands which are used to define the table, these commands are called as DDL commands. So here commands like create table and alter table or DDL commands, and DML is nothing but DML is a data manipulation language which is used to manipulate data itself. So here commands like insert, update and delete or DML commands. So this is more than enough, like you can just explain about what is DDL and DML. So this is more than enough, but if you want you can also write your own query and show to them. And the next important question is difference between truncate and delete commands in SQL. So basically the main difference is that delete command is used to delete specified rows, but whereas truncate command is used to delete all the rows from a table. So this is what is the main difference. And the next one is delete command is a DML command, but whereas truncate command is a DDL command. So this is the second major difference. And the next one is delete can be used with indexed views, but whereas truncate cannot be used with indexed views. So basically delete command is somewhat slower than truncate command, while truncate command is faster than delete command. So these are some of the difference between delete and truncate commands. And then mainly focus on OOPS concept, because this is very important topic. Like they may ask us to explain about the features of OOPS concept, like data encapsulation, data abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance. So these are all the features of OOPS concept, right? So they may ask us to explain about these concepts. So for example, they may ask us to define what is inheritance and explain about the types of inheritance. So they may ask like this. So mainly focus on these type of questions. So this actually plays a major role in your interview process. So now let me show some frequently asked HR questions. So the first question is, they will ask what are your strengths and weaknesses. This question actually plays a major role in your interview process. So try to answer in such a way that the interviewer will be attracted. First, let me explain my way of approach. So for this question, I told that I am good at problem solving and I will always try to find an optimal solution. So basically, I've also told that anyone can find a solution for a problem, but finding an optimal solution is important, and I believe that I am good at this quality. I also told that I can easily interact with people and I am good at communication skills. I believe these qualities are very much required in a corporate world, so I can confidently say that I am good at these qualities. So this is how I answered to this question. If you want, you can follow this, and along with that you can also mention your ability to work hard, professional expertise, leadership skills and also positive attitude. So if you want, you can also mention these qualities as well. So whatever you're explaining, always try to give an example for that. Suppose if you're telling that you have a positive attitude, then try to give an example for that. So you can tell that during my college project, we faced certain difficulties in implementing the project and my teammates were frustrated. So at that time, I had to believe and think positively to motivate my teammates, and ultimately we completed that project successfully. So you can give this kind of example for each and every skills you are mentioning. The next one is, they are also expecting you to mention your weakness. The point is that you can mention your weakness in a positive manner. For example, you can tell that my weakness is that I am a perfectionist. Sometimes I concentrate too much on a single task, and until it is done perfectly, I cannot concentrate on my health. So this is the best way to mention your weakness in a positive manner. I hope you all understood this. So this is how you need to answer to this question. So now let me show the next question. They may ask, are you a team player? So you can tell that, of course, I am a team player. You can also tell them that you often perform for the good of the team. So this kind of answer will surely attract the interviewer. For this kind of question also, you can give an example. So if you have worked in any team projects, then you can share your experience. So always prepare well in advance for this type of question. Now let me show the next question. So the next question is, they may ask, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? So basically you can tell that I would like to be one of the experienced individuals with lots of skills and knowledge gained within the organization, and be able to share my skills and knowledge with your newly employed people. So this kind of reply and this kind of attitude will surely attract the interviewer. So if you have any other points, then you can mention that also in your answer. The next question is, they may ask, why did you leave your last job? So basically if you are a fresher, then they will not ask this question. But if you are an experienced candidate, then always try to prepare for this question well in advance, because never ever try to talk negatively or badly about your previous organization, because this will create a negative impact. So each and every candidate have their own reasons, right? So try to prepare for this question well in advance. So whatever may be the reason, try to answer in a polite or in a positive manner. For example, some might have changed their organization because of travel related issues. So you can mention that in a positive way. So never ever try to talk wrongly about the organization. Always keep this in mind before answering to this question. And the next question is, they may ask, how would you be an asset to our organization? So this is the exact question where you can win their hearts. So always highlight all your strengths. So in this video, as a first question, we have already discussed about the strengths. So for this question also, you can actually mention the same points. Like you can mention all your skills, and at the end you can tell that since I have all these skills, since I am good at all these skills, I will be an asset to your organization. So whenever they ask this question to me, I will always mention my skills, and at the end I will tell that since I have all these skills, I can confidently say that I will be an asset to your organization if I get selected. So this kind of approach will surely attract the interviewer. So try to prepare for this question well in advance. And the next question is, why should we hire you? They will surely ask this question. So this is one of the important question. Like you need to explain all your characteristics so that they will be attracted. So what I told is, like I am a type of person who will actually interact with people and make many friends, and I can easily adapt to any kind of situation or any kind of environment. And then I also told that I am good at problem solving, and I'm also good at communication skills. And I told that I believe these two qualities are very much required in a corporate world, and I'm good at these two qualities. And like as an extension, I also mentioned that if I get selected, then surely I will be an asset to your organization. So this way of approach, like this way of explanation will surely attract the recruiter. So this is my own way of explanation. So if you like, you can also follow this. And the next question is, they may ask, why do you want to work at our company? So for this kind of question, you can answer like this. As a fresher, I have some skills and knowledge, but I need a platform where I can implement my skills to grow professionally. And I believe that working in such a reputed organization like Infosys will surely help me to grow professionally by working in real-time projects. So this kind of answer will surely attract them. So prepare for this question. And the next question is they may ask, are you willing to relocate or travel? So for this question you can tell that yes, definitely I love traveling and exploring new places. And as an extension you can also mention some of the benefits of traveling, like by traveling to new places you can face new people and new environment, something like that. So you can mention the advantages of traveling also. And the next question is they may ask, how much salary do you expect? Suppose if you are attending the interview through college, then they may not ask this question because your CTC package will be fixed in the initial stage itself, right? So they may not ask this question. But if you are attending this process through off campus recruitment drive, then surely they may ask this question. So the best answer is like you can tell that as a fresher, salary is not first priority for me. I want to improve my knowledge and skill and gain experience. Like you can tell them that give me a salary as per your company standards and which will fulfill my economical needs. And the next question is they may ask, are you willing to work in night shifts? So basically, frankly speaking, no one wants to work in night shifts, right? But anyway, as a fresher, we can somehow manage to work in night shifts. So if you are really willing to work in night shift, you just tell that yes, I am willing to work in night shift. I am eagerly waiting for this opportunity so I can manage to work in night shifts. So something like that you can tell. And then they may ask, can you work under pressure? So for these kind of questions you can give a short answer, like 1 or 2 line answer is more than enough. So you can mention that pressure helps me to work more accurately and help me to gain new experience. So prepare for this well in advance, like you can mention whatever you want. So as an example, I am just mentioning this point. If you want, you can also mention any other points. And the next question is they may also ask about your hobbies or your interest. So basically if you have any unique qualities you can mention that. So whenever they asked about my hobbies, I used to tell that during my leisure time I used to create some good quality videos and post it in my YouTube channel. So I used to mention that. So if you're good at any sports, then you can also mention that. It's up to you. Whatever you want, you can mention that. And the next question is they may ask, why Infosys? So basically this question plays a major role because they want to know whether you know about the company or not. So for this kind of question you can tell that I just want to work in such a reputed organization like Infosys, which will actually help me to grow professionally by working in many real-time projects. So as we all know that Infosys is a project-based company, right? So by working in Infosys you can work in many real-time projects. So by working in those projects you will surely grow professionally, right? So you can mention that. If you want, you can also add any other points to it. And you can also tell that Infosys is one of the best and fastest growing companies in India, and people feel proud to be a part of this company. So I have the best opportunity to show my talent. So you can answer like this. And last but not the least, they will surely ask, do you have any questions for me? Always try to have some questions prepared for the interviewer. Basically many candidates may think that we are not supposed to ask any questions to the interviewer, but it's not like that. If you have any queries related to the job description, or if you have any queries related to the hiring process, you can ask them. They will surely rectify all your doubts. So whenever they ask this question to me, I will ask them to share their work experience, so that it will be useful if I get selected to that particular job. So I will ask questions related to that. So this will show how much you are eagerly waiting for this opportunity. So always try to ask some questions at the end. I hope you all like this video. I have shared my own experience, so if you want you can follow this, or you can even add few more points to each and every question. So I hope you all liked my video. So for more useful videos like this, please do subscribe my channel and stay connected. So thanks for watching guys. Bye.